Kahapon lang ba?
Parang kahapon lang. Ikaw, Bok, anong naalala mo?
You celebrate Christmas every other year na lang.
Parang birthday ni Bok.
Oo.
That's the secret to eternal youth and bigger savings.
Okay, thank you, Bok.
Parang gusto mo na mag-weekend, Bok. Bok, salamat ha. Thank you. Happy weekend sa'yo. And thank you once again. Happy Friday and see you on Monday, December na nga, sabi nga ni Sean. See you. Thank you, Big Story. Munti ko sabihin, ladies of the Big Story. Ladies and gent of the Big Story. To Bok and to Sean and to Pauline, thank you on a Friday. Of course, we all know Gilas Pilipinas just finished the game earlier and against Guam to open their quest for that spot in the 2027 FIBA World Cup. Plus, we also have the aftermath of the Filipina5's campaign in the FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup.
And it's championship weekend in volleyball. We've got a preview of the finals in the PVL Reinforced Conference and the Spikers Turf Invitational.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Lutungkalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Puts it up. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuffing another one. Bakunas rejecting Estevo for the
Well, the country's quest to qualify for the 2027 FIBA World Cup is off to a rousing start. Gilas Pilipinas crushed Guam on their home floor, 87-46. To be honest, it was a close fight to start the game. The first quarter actually ended 17-all when Filipino Guamanian Jericho Cruz scoring 13 points for his home team. But then Gilas took over in the second period and they never looked back. Entering the fourth, the Philippines was already up by 28 points. That man right there, just a deadly man. Justin Brownlee leading all scores with 22 points. White Ramos did a little bit of everything here to finish with 10 markers, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Cruz, of course, led Guam with 17 points, but all in a losing effort. Gilas will face Guam once again on December 1. That will be on Monday at the Ateneo Blue Eagle Gym right here in the country.
I came in with a lot of trepidation. But we did know that they lost 3 players from the Asia Cup, Ross, I think, Bora, and I can't remember the lefty shooter, but the lefty point guard. And so we knew they were a little short-handed. But still, that didn't stop us from having a lot of trepidation coming in here and playing. And that first quarter was, Jericho Cruz, who we know real well because he plays in our league. He went off, had like 9 points in the first quarter, 15 in the first half, and we didn't have an answer for him. Although we knew he was going to be incredibly motivated against us. He still, he came out and did some stuff that he shocked us, but we know how good he is. So finally, I think towards the end of the first half, we kind of got a rhythm, came out second half, defended really well, and stretched the lead, and that ended up being the game.
From one national team to another, the Filipina5 have wrapped up their historic campaign in the FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup. They lost their final game to powerhouse Argentina 5-1. The world number 6 went on an early scoring spree sparked by Lara Villalba. The Filipina5 did see a glimmer of hope in the second half. Isabela Bandoja found the back of the net to the delight of the home crowd. Unfortunately, the team couldn't get their offense going after that. The Filipina5 lost all 3 of their matches in the tournament. Still, they reached several milestones, including a historic first goal courtesy of Inday Tolintin against Morocco. Here are Tolintin and Bandoja reflecting on their remarkable futsal journey.
Nag-futsal na po ako nung high school po. May isang tumulong lang po sa akin. Pero yun nga po, wala na po siya ngayon. Pero lahat po ng laro ko, palagi po siyang nandito sa puso ko kahit wala na siya. Siya po kasi yung taong nag-build sa akin talaga sa paglalaro. And hindi ko po expected na sa lahat po ng sa lahat po ng sakripisyo niya sa akin, pamasahe, Manila to province, hindi ko po yun sinayang. Ano lang po sin life, sumasabay sa abs, pero disiplinado naman.
Sobrang saya, excited, sobrang chill, halo-halong emotions po right now. Hindi ko in-expect na makaka-score ako ngayon. Sobra. Siguro hanggang pagtanda ko, kukwento ko sa mga apo ko man. Sobrang satisfied po since napag-usapan namin to before the day ng tournament and then up until now na last game, buhos lahat para sa bayan. So sobrang satisfying po ng performance namin and alam kong binigay namin yung best namin lahat.
The Philippine boxing team is going all out for the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand next month. Speaking to Starting Lineup Association of Boxing Alliances in the Philippines, or ABAP Secretary General Marcos Manalo said their objective is to send the best possible team. 13 Pinoy boxers were selected through a box-off where they fought each other for the spots in each division. Manalo reveals the boxers began training at the start of the year with training camps in Baguio, South Korea, and others. The team also had a camp in Thailand and is now training with the Uzbek boxers. They've also joined several international tournaments as part of the build-up for the biennial meet. The Philippines placed second in the 2023 edition of the event with 4 golds, 5 silvers, and a bronze medal.
This is our biggest delegation in a long while. Actually, kudos to Thailand for really opening up a lot of weight classes. And then, ito nga yung first time natin na may dalawang professional boxers who are gonna be in the lineup. First time na may pro boxer na hindi galing sa national team. Meron din kaming, on the women's side, Claudine Veloso, who won gold in SEA Games, the previous SEA Games in Cambodia. She's transitioning now to boxing. Nasa amin na siya full-time. Wow. Medyo diverse itong lineup natin for this year. Ang sinasabi ng mga coaches sila in the pro, nag-prepare na rin talaga sila sa SEA Games na format or Olympic-style boxing na 3 rounds, na faster yung pace. They're very much capable of really ending up at the top of the podium. It's always hard to come up with the number. Obviously, we're expecting from our Olympians, our Olympic medalists, and sina J. Brian Baricuatro, yung mga up-and-coming natin. So, tapos, to be honest, when I speak to the boxers, it's always process-based. You know, the medals will take care of itself.
Yeah.
So,
you don't think about the results muna.
Yeah, hindi muna. Basta focus ka lang on the process.
With just over a week left, Team Pilipinas is putting the final touches to their preparations for the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand. Follow the nation's best in their chase for glory as Signal brings the latest on the 33rd SEA Games straight to every screen via One Sports, One Sports Plus, TV5, RPTV, One News, One PH, Pilipinas Live, and Signal Play from December 9 to 20. How about some volleyball? A preview of the Spikers Turf Invitational and PVL Reinforced Conference Finals after this quick break. Play-by-play will be right back. Stay tuned.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. A virtual battle between the Philippines and Japan in the final match of the 2025 Spikers Turf Invitational. It will be the crisscross King Crunchers against guest team Kinday University in a winner-take-all battle for the crown happening tomorrow, 5 p.m. at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Crisscross is determined to win its first ever Spikers Turf title. They've had multiple trips to the championship round before, only to fall short every time. The King Crunchers are coming off a stellar run to the Invitational Finals that saw them sweep the preliminaries and lose only once in the semis. But that single loss did come at the hands of Kinday in 4 sets. Before the championship match, the Signal Super Spikers will face the Savoj Spin Doctors in a battle for third. That will be at 3 in the afternoon. Spin Doctors previously beat the Super Spikers in straight sets during the semis. And you can catch the final day of the Spikers Turf Invitational live on One Sports, on One Sports Plus, and on the Pilipinas live app.
Championship weekend will continue on Sunday with the winner-take-all final of the PVL Reinforced Conference. It's the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells versus the Petrogas Angels at 5 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Zeus Coffee is looking to win its first ever PVL title to cap off what has already been a historic campaign. Not only did the Thunderbells play their first semis match last night, but they also stunned a PLDT side that had just come off championship runs in the PVL On Tour and the PVL Invitational. Final score 25-22, 28-26, and 25-22. Import Anna De Beer with one of her most dominant games, scoring 30 points in the sweep. De Beer does believe Zeus Coffee is the underdog in the final, given Petrogas's championship experience, but she says the Thunderbells will give it their all to win their maiden championship. Zeus Coffee earlier beat Petrogas in straight sets during the preliminaries.
I think what you all have been seeing, I think the stakes obviously get higher each time and the pressure is going to get more and more intense as we get into the finals, and it can go either way. Everyone is good, and I know Petrogas is really good, so I think just who steps up in those moments, and I love those high pressure moments, so I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like we've been the underdog kind of this tournament, it feels like, just because we have had some opportunities to prove ourselves, but I honestly don't know. I feel like we've already played them before, so that helps just kind of having that under our belts, and I don't know if I would consider us underdogs. I think both of us are just as good, and it's just going to be who turns up and who's ready to come out on Sunday.
The Petrogas Angels hope to make history of their own as they go for the PVL Reinforced Crown. They're seeking a follow-up to the All-Filipino Championship, which they won earlier this year. Now, if Petrogas wins the import-laden tourney, it will become just the third team in PVL history with multiple championships in a single season. The Angels have won the Reinforced title twice, in 2019 and in 2022, but these were before Brooke Vansickle joined the team. Here's BBS talking about the year her team has had and their drive now, and that they're one win away from her first Reinforced championship.
It's awesome to be in this position. I think our team has been doing a fantastic job of, like how Lindsay just said, anyone would come off the bench at any time and produce, so I think that's really huge for us to be able to have a team so deep. I think that's also what helps in the long run going into these tournaments and finishing where we are finishing, is because you're only as good as your B side, right? So during practice, it's like who's pushing us, to be our best, and it's the bench. So that's how it kind of works. Like, you got a good bench, you're gonna have a gelling team because you're being pushed at practice all the time, right? So I would just say it's definitely surreal being able to be in the finals again, and I just try to stay again grounded, just conference by conference. The All Filipino was in the past. It's like, okay, now we're in the Reinforced. This is where my focus is. I don't care how the other conferences went. It's just be in the present, be in the moment. So I think that's how I'm rocking.
There will also be a battle for bronze in the PVL Reinforced Conference on Sunday. It's the PLDT High-Speed Hitters versus the Akari Chargers at 2 in the afternoon, also at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. These two teams have not faced each other all conference long. You can catch the final day of the PVL Reinforced Conference live on One Sports Plus, and on the Pilipinas Live app. The UAAP Cheer Dance competition will likewise take place this weekend. We tell you what to expect in the much-awaited event next here on Play by Play. Stay tuned to One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play by Play on One News. The PBA extends its services beyond the basketball court by lending a hand to the victims of Typhoon Tino in Liloan, Cebu. The league not only provided aid, but also lifted up the spirits of locals by bringing in TNT Tropang 5G stars RR Pugoy and Calvin Oftana. Watch this.
Gandang hapon sa lahat. Ang full name ko ay Adila Gales. Atira ko sa Ilaya, Kotkot, Liloan, Cebu. Yung anuhan ng kalamidad, yung mga bagyo. Umaapaw yung mga tubig sa amin. Yun ang pinakagrabe doon. Maraming patay. Yung mga bahay namin was out. Yung parang tsunami. Ewan ko kung ano yung hindi ko na ano ba kung kay noong mga ilang dekada na maliit pa kami, maraming bagyo, hindi nakaranas ng ganito. Ang bahay namin, mataas. Ano pa yung bahay namin, yung last World War niya, hindi yun na ano dahil malalaki ang mga ano. Tapos ngayon, nagtataka ako, bakit ganito? Ano nang nangyari sa amin? Natawa kami na mayroong PBA, yung mga mga idol daw nila. May ginagawa nga ako, matanda na ako ha. Ay pumunta ako dahil nandiyan yung mga PBA, gusto kong makakita.
Pugoy, taga Talisay Pugo. Na salanta sa mi, pero kaniya mo inapili sa PBA. So, nami nagamay mo ha. Napunta na makatabang ko sa inyo ha. Kay Loig yun, dagan yun kayo na, no, na... Pero, kung nagingon, life is unfair daw, no? Pero, una-una na to pirme na ang Ginoo. Faithful siya po pirme sa ato ang kinabuhi, di ba, no? Kahit kung sa magian, nasanay Ginoo sa atong kinabuhi. Malipayon niya po na, di ba? So, para sa Gilas, sa PBA, laban lang. Okay?
Mamay, binigay. Ay, salamat na. Diyan, yung mga kapitbahay ko. Oh, mga idol. Pasok dito.
Sa lahat ng nasalanta, lalo na dito sa Cebu, sa Liloan, magpapasalamat kami sa PBA na ginawa ito at nakatulong tayo kahit papaano. Sana mapasaya natin yung mga tao, makatulong tayo sa kanila.
Papasalamat din tayo sa PBA na umabot tayo sa Cebu kung saan pinakagrabe yung salanta ng bagyo. May lindol na, may bagyo pa. Sana marami pang tulong na dumating dito sa Liluan. Marami pang lugar dito sa Cebu na nasalanta ng bagyo. Yun, sana mapasaya natin sila.
Papasalamat ako sa bumubuo sa PBA, sa mga ayuda na binigay nila, sa lahat ng bumigay ng mga ayuda sa amin sa Barangay Kutkot. Nagpapasalamat kami, lalo na sa PBA.
All Gilas tonight. Napanood mo yung game? Ganda, no? Panalo to eh. As he said, all Gilas now. Sabi niyo, their floor director. Let's roll it. Great game for Gilas. Let's start with a great play from Guam. Jericho Cruz will get possession here. Stealing the ball, going all the way. And then to his teammate, Jonathan Galloway for the slam, trailing behind. Man, Jonathan Galloway had a game here too. He played solid here in this one for Guam. But Jericho Cruz, his big man Galloway on the trailer. Cruz had 17 points to assist. Galloway finished with 8 markers, 7 boards. Kind of solid, but still not enough against Gilas Pilipinas. From there, let's have another one. Guam naman tayo again. Nice cut from Justin Brownlee. Here drives Junmar. Gets blocked there. Gets denied by veteran big man Ty Wesley. Good timing by Wesley on Junmar Fajardo to deny him of that two-handed flush. By the way, Wesley, 12 points, 5 boards, 3 blocks in this game. Up next, let's go to the winning side. Gilas Pilipinas tayo. Let's go. Scotty, Dwight, now Junmar off to Brownlee. It all started with Scotty. That 4 Gilas Pilipinas players touching the ball there. It all started with Scotty. And then, tumuloy-tuloy na Dwight, Junmar, touch pass over to Justin Brownlee for that slam. Good fast break here for Gilas. Team effort. Brownlee, 22 points. Junmar had 8 points, 10 rebounds, and that lone assist there to Justin Brownlee. Okay, up next, another one from Gilas. Punta tayo sa second quarter. Look at KQ. Woo, showing off his basketball IQ. Arguably one of the best passers here in this team for Gilas Pilipinas. No look to Dwight Ramos all alone underneath for that easy 2. KQ looking to his right, looking to his left, passing to his right there to Dwight Ramos. By the way, Kiambao, 7 points, 2 dimes. Ramos, 10 markers in this game, pretty much doing everything for Gilas Pilipinas. Finally, let's go. Here's Guam with a basketball, Jericho Cruz. And then stolen away by Dwight, who will go all the way for that smooth jam. Whew, big game here, especially in the second half for Gilas Pilipinas. They just annihilate Guam. It was close early on, but then Gilas pulled way ahead. 87-46 is the final score. Good start for Gilas, but they will face Guam again on December 1st. We got to watch that, and it will be right here in the Philippines.
And before we go, we're wishing all UAAP pep squads the best of luck in the cheer dance competition tomorrow. expect the usual spectacular display of athleticism and creativity at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay. But the competition will not just be a fun spectacle, it will also be a statement against corruption. The audience is encouraged to wear white as a collective action to express dismay. The cheer dance competition will start at 2 p.m. UP's early Christmas celebration will open the show, followed by UE's high school musical-inspired routine. Adamson's look back at their journey to the championship, and Ateneo's ode to the animated movie, Sing. Then it's LaSalle's tribute to their baseball team, followed by the defending champion NU and its ninja concept. And FEU's trip down memory lane with childhood Pinoy games. Host school USD will close the competition with a Halloween-themed performance. You can watch the UAAP CDC live on One Sports, the UAAP Varsity channel, and the Pilipinas Live app.
Exciting times again as a UAP fan. Of course, before we head to the Final Four, I think inaabangan ng mga UAP fans, the cheer dance competition, a lot of things happening this weekend. Tomorrow as well, the rock and roll series. It was supposed to be on Sunday, but due to the rallies, it was moved tomorrow. Of course, a 10K, pero Pilipinas Live half marathon. So good luck to all the participants tomorrow. Actually, mamayang umaga na yan. It will start at 12 midnight for the marathon, and then 2 a.m. for the half marathon. And then our kickoff sa 10K ako eh. So I will be there mga siguro 5 a.m. So good luck to all the runners and syempre and also everybody who will be participating in the cheer dance competition. Good luck din bukas. Mag-ingat kayo, stay safe. Happy weekend and we'll see you again on Monday. Great start to the weekend. Panalong Gilas Pilipinas kanina against Guam. That's all from us tonight mga kapatid. Catch us again on Monday, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of today's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News. That's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Calao. Thank you for watching mga kapatid. Happy weekend. Good night.